Okay, welcome to another night of North America Racing, Ranked Racing Room Racing, Ranked Racing Room Racing, Ranked Racing. Right. Well, huge turnout. It's a Monday night. Got 21 drivers so far joined in for this 60-minute race. Yeah. Circuit Zandvoort Grand Prix track with the GT3s and the GT Masters. Although I doubt anybody's in a Master. I don't know. We'll see. Doesn't really matter. 21 people in. It's like, oh, we just lost one. That's okay. And we've got... about 10 minutes left in practice. I was up in the other chat room there for a bit talking with people just to see what they sounded like and to get their ideas. And yeah, let's get this microphone fixed in a good spot. All right, let's do that and then that. All right. Slickered whale doo-doo. So, 20 people. Yeah, this ought to be a really good race. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Do that. There we go. All right, so yeah, John Wysoric comes in and look out, spits out a 138 too. You know, and everybody's like, Theo's put in a 138.7. Rangy's got a 138.3. Victor Paz 139.4. So they're all working on it. You know, racing times and qualifying and practice times aren't racing times. But the top 11 are all within about a second and a half. So that means we're going to have a lot of really good racing. Yeah. I actually made a thumbnail for the Wednesday night race to put up on the live broadcast, you know, save the place type thing that you do on YouTube. And then realized what I'd done was made up one for tonight's race instead. So I had to go do the one for Wednesday again, and then I took the one from this and I'll use it for tonight's recording. I should go check on the dog, bring her in since it's now dark out and cold. Oh, we lost one person. We're down to 19. Awesome. Let's see who joined the chat room up there. Got a fair amount of people in there. All right, I'll be right back. Go check on the dog. Jeez. Yeah, Lysauric, 137.8. I thought I was a 137.7. Where'd that one go? No, 137.7, 8. Okay. Theo managed a 138.7. Rangey's got a 139.3. Paz 139.4. Ooh, yeah. We'll see. Brian Ingles hasn't got a lap in valid yet, but we're not in qualifying, so that doesn't matter. There is a wicked full moon out there tonight. The local sheriff's parked next door. I think they park out there because it's right up on a hill, and they can do their data work a little bit faster because the connection's nice and solid. They're never there when the guys are doing donuts in the parking lot next door. Spitting gravel everywhere. Anywho. Yeah, so Wednesday night is the 90 minutes at the Red Bull Ring in the GT3, GT4, GT Master. That'll be interesting because the GT4s and the GT3s are, well, they look a little bit alike on the outside, but the GT4s are so much slower than the GT3s. So that'll be multi-class traffic, which will create all kinds of interesting situations. Oh, played a little too much ball yesterday with the doggy. She's got one of them tendon things in the rear legs that's just, it hadn't gone, but she keeps spraining it. So no more ball for a while. And then, instead of laying on her bed outside, she lays down on the cold ground until her legs get stiff. She's 11 and a half, she'll be 12 here in 2 months. It's like your grandma laying down on the ground outside. Jesus Christ, Grandma, get up off the ground. You've got arthritis. Minutes left in practice. Well, we still got 19 people in here. It's gonna be a hell of a race. Victor Paz has been traditionally a very competitive racer, very fast times, so it'll be good to see him run. I don't think I have watched Cortez run much. He's in that yellow Audi. And I don't remember him running much, but we'll see. Alexis has good skills. Filippone. Perez is, Ramiro Perez is a good driver. Yeehaw. I like, whoa! that was pretty good. Was that Victor? Who the hell was that? No. They were in a Porsche and went flying off the end. No. Whoever they were, they went back in the pit. Gotta go find who that was. Was it Zoltan? No, he's in a blue Porsche. Keishan Hall. Oh yeah, it was Keishan. Went flying off the first corner. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, a lot of good drivers. Jeff Lacey has pulled. Whoa, where'd he go? Jeff Lacey has pulled some seriously good races out. I see he's in Audi. And normally we see we might see him in the Ford GT40 or the Ford GT. It's not the 40. Not too familiar with Mike Belair. He's also in a Porsche. Porsche, yeah, dirt. Corvette. Oh, no, really? Oh, where'd he go? Oh, we're qualifying. Okay, duh. The guy who was at the fastest lap, wherever the hell he is on the list here, kind of disappeared, and I'm like, whoa, where'd he go? Yeah, he's gone. Or was it Cortez? I don't remember. Who can keep track of all this stuff? Wow! Love that sound. And what do we got? 10 minutes of qualifying. Takes about a minute and a half average to get around the track, a little more than that. So flat out, they really only have enough time for about 6 laps. But one of those has got to be a warm-up, so that is 5 laps. And if you screw up, you're going to have to do another warm-up lap because if you pit. So, yeah. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Hang on a second. There we go. A little volume into the game. That's much better. Oh, we lost another one. We're down to 18 drivers. Theo in with a 139.07, but unfortunately Victor Paz is in there before him with a 138.8, and Nicholas Cortez is in with a 138.9. A couple of really good times, but, you know, Brian Ingles, 139.12, Ed Engineer, 139.6, Grimy Dog, 139.6, Ramiro Perez, 139.7, so everybody's pretty close in there. People keep invalidating their laps. Got enough time for well, 3 laps, but 2 laps really. About 5 minutes left to qualify, about half the time used up. Put in auto director and let it drive for a bit. Yeah, the top 10 are either 138 or 139. Oh, Victor Paz. So does the track map work on this one? Not on the first try. Sometimes it works on the second try, though. Yeah, see? I don't know how it does that, but that's an interesting, once the race is going, this can be an interesting perspective to just see where how spread out the field gets. Scott coming around and putting in a 142. No, that was a 141.07. 141.007. Victor Paz has beat his previous time with a 139. No, that's 139.1. So he still has a 138.8 as his best time. Theo is a 1/10 of a second behind him with a 139.9. But that might change. I think that's Keishan Hall in the colorful Porsche out in front, yeah. Let's see what he comes in with. And across the line. No, didn't do him any good. Keishan with a 142.4. Got about one more lap into everybody. Got a nice Peter Piper picked a pack of pickle peppers. Got a nice mix of marks out here today with Chevy, Porsche, Audi, BMW, Mercedes. So 5 different marks. That's good. That's pretty good. Only 1.1 seconds dividing the top 10. And when we get out there racing, that will be a little bit more significant, I think, or less significant. Somebody said today in their Facebook feed, so what's the difference between currently and presently? Looks like everybody's pretty happy with their laps. Victor Paz is still out there trying to push one out. But he's going to get held up by Keishan Hall here, unfortunately. So he's not going to be able to push one in. Yeah, he's all over him. All over him. Yeah, he even gave up. He wasn't going to get by him. Brian Ingles pushing for one last lap. He's sitting 4th right now, which is damn good. Oh, he just invalidated his lap. All right, who else out there? Jeff Lacey's on an invalid lap. Keishan Hall is on an invalid lap. And Scott is on an invalid lap. It's not invalid, but it's not going to help him. All right, so that's pretty much your run in order. Lupo in pole. Paz in P2, Cortez P3, Ingles P4, Engineer Perez, and etc. down the line. Yeah, we lost Rangy Rover. He had work to do. He wanted to race, but, you know, That's the way the cookie bounces. That's the way the ball crumbles. Well, it's kind of interesting how the infield side of the line has all dropped in at the same time. Well, I find it interesting anyway. All right. We got an hour. An hour of racing. Stayed up in the chat room. Yeah, some of them. I can't friggin' listen to chat and be serious about racing. It's really difficult. Interesting timing screen you see there on your left, on the left there column. Looks like a clean start with everybody. Bunch of jostling going on in the middle, but that's kind of to be expected. Everybody making it around the first corner. Whoa, Ed Engineer is back and in the pits. Well, that's different. Theo's taking the lead. And hot lapping on the first lap of a race is damn dangerous. Oh, too wide in that corner's not fun. Oh, this is going to be a squeeze. Nope, it lined out. All right, good enough. Good job. Good on them. Ed Engineer is out. It bothers me that he was out that quick. I hope he didn't get ping booted. Meanwhile, up at the front. Yeah, up at the front. Whoa, Jesus, who was that just went flying off? Grimy Dog? And somebody else collected out there too, Brian Ingalls. Woo! There's no way to kill roaches, boys. Yeah, this ought to be quite a fight between these four. And don't discount Jeff Lacey. He's back there in 5th place. Yeah, Lacey, he's almost as bad as Damien there, Mr. Well, I don't race much. I haven't had a chance to practice. Yeah, that makes sense. I think you can see a pattern developing here where Victor Paz in the Porsche is going to be out-cornering, potentially out-braking Theo in his Corvette, but just Theo's got the horsepower. Look, he just runs away from him. Yeah, Victor's pushing hard too. Well, not that Theo isn't. Back up top and see that in a minute. I just wanted to catch some of this action down here. Oh, Luke got it back. Nice try. And that opened the door for Scott to come up the inside. Ah, yeah, he can't take it though. That's a tough place to pass. This chain. Oh, that's brave, Scott. That's brave. Nicely done. Nicely done. But can he keep it? No. Yeah. Good racing. Things have spread out a little bit up top. Lupu and Paz are together, but Cortez and Perez and Lacey have all dropped back. Oh, what the hell is that? Casey Arnaud. Yeah. I think I can predict what's going to happen here, maybe. So yeah, up top, Victor and Theo have continued to work it out, and I think Victor's probably realized that he's going to kill his tires if he keeps pushing as hard as he has been. Theo's got him on the acceleration coming out of the corners. So I don't think Paz is going to get in a position to do the stab that he needs to, you know, dive in on the corner and get him. But I don't think it's going to happen by the looks of it. So those two are then followed by, oh, interesting. Interesting. What happens? So Perez and Lacey are now kind of running as a pair with Cortez out in front of them. Interesting. See, tires are going to come into it here. They're all on hard tires, and the front, the front left tire is cooking on these things. Absolutely cooking by now. And that's going to start coming into play. We're only 8 minutes into this, but the way this track is set up and the speeds that these guys are carrying through the corners, the braking, it cooks that front left tire. So as much as these guys probably want to push as hard as they can, they're going to have to kind of moderate in order to save rubber. All right, this foursome is still going together down here. Scott was pushing pretty hard earlier. Not seeing that now, and they seem to have left Casey behind a bit. Audi against the Porsche. Lacey's sticking right to him. Good racing, guys. Yeah, the Audis are making a sandwich out of that Porsche. Yeah, you know what? I think Victor is just happy to sit back there and ride behind Theo. We're only 10 minutes into the race. We got 50 more minutes of this. Oh, way off track. Interesting. Got a good look in the behind these guys at the 6 of them that are following. Yeah, so from Alexis on up, it's 1, 2.5, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 4 or 5 seconds easy up to the lead. Theo and Perez have got a 3-second lead over the group behind them of Cortez, Perez, and Lacey. But I expect something to happen with these three. I expect Lacey to get by at some point because he was pushing very effectively there for a bit. Keishan Hall putting the move on Jared Svetak. Nice. Looks like he's going to get it now. He won't keep it. That's hard to pass there because you can get it in the first corner, but you almost always give it back in the next one. Guy's got it now. Oh, there's a little tap. Saved it though. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in front of the Mercedes in a Porsche because he's just got the acceleration on you if he gets you on the corner. Although I suppose if you get the corner exit, that's going to give you the breathing room you need. But let's see if Jared doesn't put a move on. No, he's not getting it. He's not getting it. Francisco Casina was up front earlier in the top 10, and he dropped back for a reason. Don't know why. But he was pushing on Scott, and Scott was pushing on Filippone there. Meanwhile, up top. Yeah, Paz has got a generous 3-second lead over Nicholas Cortez at this point. Wouldn't call it breathing room at this point, not with this much time left in the race. Whoa. Just lost it. I missed it. Maybe that was a ping error and nobody lost it. Just Ramiro ought to just let Jeff Lacey pass him and then tail in behind him and let Jeff carry him right up to behind to Victor and Lupu. Because they just stretched their lead out to almost 5 seconds now over to those previous, the guys in third and fourth. So everybody was talking about front tires only in practice, but we'll see. I don't know. I bet you the rears are starting to cook too on some of these. Grimy Dog is sitting with 16% damage according to the system. He's got 16% engine damage. Battle for third place. Lacey's been doing well here. He made his way up through the pack, and he's been sticking with these with Ramiro Perez. I have a feeling that if he could get by him, he could start catching the other two in the lead. Uh-oh, Calico Jack is either off or in the pit, and he is in the pit. He doesn't show damage, so I don't know why he's in there. Oh well. Jared putting a move on Alexis, or Alexi, or Alex. I haven't figured that one out yet. And then, again, Jeff is right up the chuff of Perez here. Whoa, oh man, that sucks. That sucks. That wasn't a brake check, but man, that was close to a brake check. Ouch. That knocks Jeff all the way back down into 8th place. Oh, that's got to sting. That has got to sting. Okay, Calico Jack is still in the pit. I'm assuming he's doing a long damage repair. Gavin Lambert is making his way around the track. Brian Ingalls is duking it out with Grimy Dog for 14th position. Again, Grimy's damaged, so his engine has got some damage from whatever. And believe it or not, all the way back here in fifth battle for 14th place, this is the close race at the moment. Although Luke Filippone in 10th is looking to get after Cancina in 9th. We'll see what happens there. Oh, I have a feeling something ugly is going to happen. Yeah, well, there it was. We missed it. All right, Grimy, you haven't got him to worry about anymore. Calico Jack is back out of the pits. Brian is moving. Okay. And does not give me a damage report on him. Gavin Lambert is in the pit. Looks like he's getting repairs. Whatever repairs Calico Jack did, he's back out. Probably suspension damage, because it doesn't show. Back up at the top, Theo is still in the lead. Got almost a 1 second lead over Paz, and Victor Paz has a full almost 7 seconds over Ramiro Perez, who's got Nicholas Cortez beating up on him. Brian Ingles has spun out again. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Yeah, he's got room to get going. So yeah, there you can see the field there with P1, P2, and spread out as a group of 2. And we have another group of 2 with Cortez and Perez. Another group of 2 with Hall and Jacques. Another group of 2 in a way with Svetek and Jeff Lacey, although I expect Lacey to come through. And then Filippone and Cancina, sorry. So it's interesting. And then way back there at the back, we got Bert Zoltan. Oh, and then Grimy. Okay, yeah. And then those other guys way back, and then the guy in the pit. Ingles is in the pit. Cortez is threatening on Perez there. See if he can get it done. Lacey is breathing hard. He wants it back. He's got enough time. And Alexei and Jacques and Hall are duking it out. Oh. Scott putting him off. Move on Arnaud. Damn. All kinds of close racing. Can't keep track of it all. Oh, does he have him? Has he got enough? Yeah, no. I think he will have him here. It looks like Jeff is just waiting for the right moment, so to speak. Of course, looks can be deceiving. Oh, there you go. There's a move. Let's see if Jeff pulls out a lead here now that he's beyond Jared. Wow. Well, I guess that answers that question. Holy shit. Yeah. He's pulled almost to... Ho, 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 ho. Victor Paz has spun out. Oh, that's going to hurt. Drops him 8 seconds behind. Oh, man. Now he's 10, 12. Yikes, 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 yikes. That hurts. Okay, Theo has now got a clear 8-second lead over everybody. Wow, you can't even... There it is. There's second place way back there. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Well, that's pennies from heaven. Oh, Lexi's putting a move on Keishan Hall. Ouch. So Jeff Lacey has gotten by Jared Svetek, has gotten a 1.4 second lead on him, and is now coming up behind Alexi Jock. Right? Or is that Keishan Hall? Oh no, I'm getting confused. Yeah, bear with me. Okay, 34 minutes left in the race. Everybody's tires are pretty well goopy, gummy, not reliable at this point. Interesting. It's not really going to help them, but both Gavin Lambert and Brian Ingles have done their mandatory pits. Oh, pit stop? Yep. So Ramiro Perez and Victor Perez are both into the pits. Interesting. Ramiro is going front tires only, and all four are off the ground with Victor. So that's interesting. I think I'm reading that right. Boom. So he's out because he got only 2 tires. 5, 6, 7. About 8 more seconds for Victor to get out of the pit because he went with all 4. Interesting. Okay. See if everybody behaves coming out of the pit. And yeah, now just don't even pay attention to the leaderboard for a while because it's just going to be about a mess for about the next 10 minutes of mix and match as everybody gets in their pit stops in. As I was saying earlier, Brian Ingles and Gavin Lambert both were in the pits really early because of damage, but that qualified as their quote-unquote pit stop. So it is possible that they could go the distance in the rest of the late race, but they're so far behind at this point that I don't think it would really matter. Theo's in the pit. Going with fronts only. Who else was that? That was Alexis in the pit. Let's see if Alexis is going for fronts, rears, or both. That is all 4 for Alexis. Somebody else is coming into the pit. Who is that? Who is that? That's Jared. And he's going fronts only. Interesting. Oh, there's somebody else. Carrie Arnaud. going for all 4 tires. Yeah, so the top 6 there are still out on the track, have not taken their pit stops. So they're going to enjoy their time out front for a while. Now, it's possible that Lacey's actually conserve tires a bit during this section of the race because he's been able to basically draft behind Keishan Hall here. Don't know how much that would help him, though. Zoltan Bertok in and out of the pit. And there goes Keishan Hall into the pit, leaving Jeff Lacey to run wild. Now, it'll be interesting. Jeff's last lap was a 140.4. We'll see if he can stay out for this lap, if this actually comes in significantly faster. I can't believe he hasn't been burning the tires off this thing, but it's possible. Like that. Scott Galbraith is still yet to pit. Grimy Dog has yet to do his official pit. Oh, excuse me. I take that back. No, that was Luke Filippone and Keishan Hall. Then Scott. Scott's into the pit now. Oh, well, don't go in the pit, Jeff. I want to see if you get a faster lap when nobody's in front of you. He's probably going to have to pit, though. Yeah, Cortez, Lacey, Cancina all have to pit. Which will leave Theo out in front with a 13-second lead. Woo. And here comes Jeff down the straight, and he is going to put this time in. Let's see what he does. $148.224. Oh, that's because it wasn't him. A 139.7. So yeah, he picked up a half a second on that lap with nobody in front of him. So that bodes well for his future and the rest of the race. He'll come back out of the pits in about 7th place, maybe 8th. Okay, he is the only one besides Grimy Dog that has not done his official pit stop. I mean, he could be trying to do it on a no stop, but I just think that would be insane. That would be insane. I know you can do it on gas, but I don't think you can do it on tires. You might be able to. Oh, that was very courteous of whoever's in that Porsche. Grimy Dog's in the pit. And that, let's just double check that. Yep, that will leave Jeff as the only driver out on the track that has not done his pit stop yet. Let's watch him from the driver's seat. Oops, that's not what we want. We want that. Ow! Why does this do that? Now we can see his wheel. If we see him sawing his wheel back and forth, that will, you know, that would indicate that the tires are a little gushy. Oh, Grimy Dog got a drive-through for speeding in the pit lane. First one of those we've seen. On board the front bumper with Jeff Lacey, our leader in the race. There's 25 minutes, a little bit over that left. Everybody has pit except him. He's got a 16-second lead over Theo Lupu, but it's going to take him like 30 seconds to get in and out of the pit. I mean, we could time it here and see where he comes out if he goes in. Again, I suppose he could do the race without going in at this point, but I just don't think so. Gavin Lambert just had an off. There he is. There he goes in. Okay, well, there. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, all 4 tires. 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Yeah, he's coming out way down now. Because he fixing damage too? Guzzle a little bit of fuel and go. Don't even have to guzzle fuel. Well, I said he'd come out in 7th or 8th place, and there he is. 6th place with Keishan Hall breathing down his neck. Well, that was good. So, now that everybody's done their pit stops, Theo Lupu is out in front with a very commanding lead of 20 seconds about. He's got enough rope to hang himself once and get away with it. Ramiro Perez is out in 2nd place. He's got Victor Paz behind him. Three seconds back. Alexei Jock is 4 seconds back from that. Jared Svetek is breathing down Jock's back end, but we'll see. 22 minutes left in the race. We've lost a couple of them. Lambert, Ed Engineer. Let's go check Discord, see if Ed answered me. No, not yet. Well, this is pretty interesting. Jeff Lacey just pulled a 1:38.6, and that is 1.2 seconds faster per lap than the current leaders running. He has gained a full 2 seconds on Jared Svetek in the last lap. Second and a half, 2 seconds, yeah. So we will keep an eye out for him to be pushing by Svetek here in a minute. Meanwhile, there's a couple other battles going on. Cancina and Cortez have been kind of fighting. They're both behind Keishan Hall. And then a little bit further back, we got Filipponi and Galbraith have been kind of fighting as a twosome. See what Jeff's lap this time is. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Theo is out of the race. I missed it. The frick happened? Yeah, Jeff just put another one sub 139 lap in. Ah, shit. Yeah, Theo spun out, did 100% engine damage, killed himself. Wow, that hurts. Meanwhile, wow, that just changes the whole race right there. Man, that sucks. All right, well, Lacey has managed to be now in 5th place. And with 17 minutes left and him pulling laps like he is, 4th place. That was another 138 lap he had before. I think having to pass Svetek here, that'll keep this lap time down. But let's take a look. See that white line on the track right there is it. Yeah, it was 139.5, but he had traffic in front of him. So we'll see what happens on the next lap. Well, that certainly changes the complexion of what's going to happen here. So Ramiro Perez is out front in his Porsche with a 1.82 second lead over Victor Paz. Both of these guys are fast. Alexi Jack is no slouch, but he's 5-6 seconds back. Then there's Jeff Lacey and Jared. And then about 5 seconds back from then, we got Keishan Hall and that group of 3. Cortez wants by. I'm going to keep an eye on that gap between Jeff Lacey and Alexi Jack, because I think that's going to tell us a lot here shortly. Ooh, that hurts. Was that Francisco? Yeah, he didn't need that. He didn't need that. Well, that's where fatigue comes in. Well, it's a short tire wear comes in with, but fatigue certainly does. That's Nicholas tried to, and he got him. Good pass. Casey Arnaud spun out. See if he can get back into tracks safely, and does so. Victor Paz has caught up with Ramiro Perez. That could be dangerous. If I was Ramiro, I would not want Victor in my mirror. In a lot of places, I wouldn't want him. But especially in my mirror. Wow, that changed the complexion of the race. Man, he had it. Vio had the race led. He's for 45 of 60 minutes, 44 of 60 minutes. Oh, that stinks like yesterday's diapers. All right, let's take a lap on the front bumper of Victor Paz as he chases Ramiro Perez around the track. Just a note that Victor Paz, who we're looking at here out the back of Ramiro Perez, just did a 140.1. Jeff Lacey, who's in third place, just did a 138.6. He gained a second and a half on that last lap. And he's 3.7 seconds behind these two, which means in 2 laps to 3 laps, with 6 seconds left, he will be right on the butt of these two. So that will be interesting to see if that comes to pass. And Jeff Lacey does have the best lap of the night. With the last lap he put in was the best lap of anybody of the night. So that's moderately impressive. Even faster than Theo Lupu's laps, who was running in the lead with his best lap was a 1:39.2. There's Jeff back there. Real brief, we'll go back and look at this race for 9th place with Scott breathing hard down Luke's neck. That's not really his neck, though, is it? And Kerry Arnaud is pressuring Zoltan Bertok. Go, Zoltan, go. You're still in it. That's good shit. But, you know, I still want to be up here. Jeff Lacey just put in another 1:38.6 lap. Perez and Paz are feeling the pressure, though. They both put in sub 140s that lap, but they're still ho, 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 ho. That's a development. That was a little overcooked. That brought, oh man, okay. So that brings Jeff right up behind these two. Okay, 7.5 minutes left. You're looking at the top three. Perez here was first place. Cooked a corner. Managed to save it and come back on the track without losing more than the one spot. Alexei Jack, who's in fourth, is not putting in bad lap times with a 1:39.7. So if one of these three screws up bad enough, he'll be there to pick up the pieces. Yeah, if you're Ramiro Perez right now, you really don't want to be seeing Jeff Lacey in your rearview mirror, especially when the crew chief keeps telling you that he keeps setting fast laps. You know you're doing 140s and you hear him doing 138s. There it is. There it is. Man, I wish I'd caught that a little earlier. Yeah, Jeff has got the lines down. Call him Jeff Damian Lacey. Six minutes left. He's made his way all the way up into second place. He's less than a second behind Victor Paz. He just did a 1:38.691 on his last lap. We'll see what he comes out with now on this lap. He did have to pass Perez there, so that had to have slowed him down a touch. So Victor Paz, who's in the lead right now, watching him across the little white line, did a 1:39.6. And Jeff Lacey did another 1:38.787. So his last all his last 5-6 laps have been sub 1:39. Yeah. Nicholas Cortez is trying to get up behind Jared Svetek. Let's see. Up, up, up. Lacey's close. There it is. No, not quite. Close. He's going to have him. He's just gonna. He's got the acceleration. He's got the grip. Look at this. Look at him holding that around that corner. Wow. Oh, good racing. No, you know, you can tell. One of the ways you know that the pass, in a way, was valid is look at it. He's already got a second lead on him. He's pulled out 3 seconds almost on Ramiro Perez. Another sub 139 lap with a 138.9, and Victor Paz there was a 140.8. Awesome drive by Jeff Lacey. Awesome drive. In a couple of different ways. He got knocked out in a spin earlier. Stayed out long on his laps before he came in for his pit stop. Came back out of the pit in 7th place and made his way all the way back up into 1st. Or what would have been 2nd if Theo hadn't spun out and cooked his engine. Because even as fast as he's driving, he wasn't going to catch Theo because Theo had such a lead. He had like 7-8 minute lead over Victor Paz, and yeah. Yeah, Lacey continuing to stretch his lead. Let's go down below and Kerry Arnaud and Zoltan Bertok. Whoa, there's the dive. Did he hold it? Yeah, he's got him. Cortez and Svetek with Keishan Hall. Yeah, these three have been fairly close. It's been a lot of tight racing. 2 minutes left in the race. Oh, is he going to take it? Cortez putting the move on Svetek. Don't think he can keep it, though. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Oh, bumpity. Svetek makes it back and spins out. It's going to let Keishan Hall and Cortez through, but he saves it and does not wipe out. Oh, I don't think he's going to be happy about that one. Bumpity. Yeah, Lacey stretching the lead. Wow. His last lap was a 138.8. Again, putting in really good times. Alexei Jock and Ramiro Perez. There could be a fight here for third spot. We'll see. Where is Jeff? We got 54 seconds. He's coming around. Okay, this will be everybody's last lap then. We'll see what Jeff puts in for his penultimate lap. That's one of them 85 cent words right there, penultimate. And a 138.6, fastest lap of the race. That's just good. That's funny. Scott isn't giving up on Luke Filippone. Oh, there it is. Can he? Ah, he can't keep it. Nice try. Nice try. Alexei Jack is trying to get up and get by Ramiro Perez to get P3, but I don't think it's going to happen. Ramiro is a good driver, and he's going to be defensive all over that. Although he already wiped out once under pressure earlier, so and lost a lead. So it's possible that. Yeah, I wonder if he did damage in that, because he's been losing time. His lap times have not been great since then. So it makes me wonder if he did a little suspension or other damage that knocked him down about a second a lap. This is the only battle for position going on. But we'll go ahead. We'll catch Jeff coming across the line here in a minute. Through the big U-bend. And down the final straight. There's Calico Jack. Did not get lapped. All right, Jeff Lacey across the line. His last lap is a 1:38.8. Victor Paz coming in for second place. Uh-oh. Ow! Ramiro Perez and Alexi Jack coming across the line. Nicholas Cortez, Keishan Hall, Jairus Fetek, and Francisco Scancina. Great racing all the way around. Yeah, a few questionable bumpity bumps in there in the middle, but nothing major. Nothing major. Here comes Calico Jack. He's still getting there. Scott across the line. One hour of driving. That's a long time. More than an hour for these guys. Run, Forrest, run. There comes Casey Arnaud around, followed for a finish. In 11th place, Zoltan Bertok, finishing the race in 12th. There's Grimy Dog back there, taking a little more paint off, just because he can. Or who was that? Who the hell was that? Oh, that was maybe somebody else. And we are down to race over in 3, 2, 1. All right, well, that's the Monday Night Madness. A 1-hour GT3 extravaganza. Thanks for watching. Check in with us Wednesday night. We'll be live at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central Time for the Enduro with the GT3, GT4, GT Masters race on, Wednesday night. Red Bull Ring for an hour and a half. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Take care.